Mhm.
Okay, so ma'am, how are you?
I'm good. You tell me, how are you doing?
By the way, I'm under the weather, but I'm very happy to connect with you.
Okay, what happened by the way?
Just because of two changement of the weather, so I'm just suffering from cold
Mm-hmm.
and a little
Okay.
bit fever. That's it.
So did you take some medicines and anything?
Right now, no, because I think
Hmm.
in cold we don't have to take some medicine. It's covered automatically within 3 days.
That is also true.
Yeah. Yeah. So, ma'am, we are meeting very first time. So I think first we have to get to know each other. Are you comfortable with that?
Right, right. So let me
Okay.
introduce myself. So my name, as you already know, my name is Sunita Rawat, and I am from a beautiful region of Chamoli, Uttarakhand. I am a mother to two boys, and along with that, I run a YouTube channel named Sunita's English Adventure, wherein I meet new people every day. I love interacting with them, and this is how I'm practicing my English also. So it's been around 5 months I've been running that channel, and it's going pretty well. Apart from this, I love imparting knowledge. I love to share whatever I learn over time. So, for that, I provide classes to beginners in English. And like, this is how I'm sharing the knowledge. And on my YouTube channel, also, I provide some informative videos other than conversational videos. So, that's a bit about me.
It's a nice things about to you. Okay, now it's my turn. I would love to introduce myself. Well, my name is Mansi Bajpayee, as you know that. If I talk about, sorry for, okay, I don't know why I feel nervous. Okay, let's start it. So, my name is Mansi Bajpayee. I basically belong to Uttar Pradesh, Kanpur. If I talk about my qualification, I have done my master's subject of English literature, and right now I'm also running my YouTube channel, name of English Dose 27. Apart from this, I'm also teaching. That's all about me. If you really want to ask anything else, of course, I would love to give the answers of your all questions.
Okay, that's amazing. So, I think we both are on the same boat. We both are
Yeah,
YouTubers, we both are English language enthusiasts. So, almost on the same journey.
yeah.
So how long have you been in on this journey?
Mm, if we talk about my YouTube channels, of course, I have started my YouTube channel 2022.
All right.
I
Okay.
have
So
been
how is the
spent.
experience so far?
It's good because yeah, I was not consistent, and even now I am with uploading a video with a consistency. So I'm just gaining a view, so that
Mm.
we can say that it's going good.
Okay, great to
Yeah.
know that. What other than this, like, how is your English journey going on?
My English journey. To be honest, here I am not interested in this language, but
Hmm.
just because of the scenario, everybody wants to learn this language. Everybody wants to become fluent in this language. Then I just add on. Then I just thought,
Hmm.
no, I have to add on one more skill in my personality because it's good to show ourselves in front of the people. That's I just try, and now I'm
Hmm.
learning as well as teaching, so that's the both experience I am gaining.
Hmm. Okay, that's amazing. So you started out of disinterest and just because of compulsion, but now you got interested in the language, right?
Yeah, we talk about if interest. So no, even I'm more comfortable with my native language. But yeah, of
Uh-huh.
course, when I have to show myself, if anybody just jerk, you don't know English, then I just don't know. I know English. I can speak English.
Right.
That's only one reason I'm learning. There's
Hmm.
a no interest, but that's why I'm just making a lot of mistake in this conversation skills and this
Hmm.
when I deliver any sentence. So I
Hmm.
take a pauses. Sometimes I make mistakes, so that just because of two interest, maybe I just put my interest in that field, so I
Hmm.
will give my best. But I'm trying
Hmm.
to improving myself day by day. Let's see when
But
I will be fluent.
right, right. But do you think interest can be developed if you want to, excel at something, then it is necessary to have interest in that particular skill or that curiosity to learn more and more. So without that, we cannot excel at that particular skill. So do you
Yeah.
think we can develop the interest?
Yeah, of course. I must consider that things if you really want to do any work. It's not only English, but also even you want to do any work in your life. So first you have to create your interest because to be honest here, when I joined a one institute, just because of to my friend circle. They are just saying no, we have to speak English. Then we just thought, okay, let's go for institute and just join it. Then I start, then joined, and I have given a 6 months there, but still I was unable to speak that language just because of to interest. But just
Mhm.
someone gave me opportunity to teach. So I just thought now it's my responsibility to teach someone. No, I have to read it now. I have to study
Mhm.
more, because if I taught anything wrong in front of the students, so maybe they make me fun, and they just jerk me. No, you are not able to, you are not capable. So that, just because of that thing, I
Mhm.
have done this language, and even I have done my master in this language, English literature. So that we can say.
Okay. So if not English, what
Yeah.
you would have been doing then?
Can you repeat your question?
Like if English was not there, if English was
Yeah.
not there, you're not doing
Mhm.
any English related, calls or maybe YouTube channel, then what
Yeah.
else would you be doing?
Yeah. What other things I will do? Of course, I am also preparation of the government job right now. So that
Okay.
is my main motive. I have to get there.
Hmm.
So that is direction. And if you talk about the government sector, there's a no need to English. Yeah, of course, we need a English subject, English language subject, a basic grammar knowledge we need on that segment. So
Hmm.
communication skills we don't need. But now I am developing myself as in this field also, because I
Hmm.
am teaching as well. So that's why it's a
Right, right.
yeah.
So it's overall good only. it will definitely bear you fruits in future. When you are really good at communication, you'll be good at expressing your thoughts, no matter what language is there. You can
Yeah.
express in Hindi as well in English, so that's a added advantage.
Yeah. Okay, ma'am. So what is your hobby, by the way?
My hobbies, like English is not my hobby, but I would say that I dedicate certain time to English in my day. It's not something that I do in my leisure time, because in my leisure time I would prefer to take a nap, because I get really tired all day because of my kids and household responsibilities. So I prefer to take a nap. But other than this, I dedicate good time to English. Like when my kids go to school, I try to dedicate some 1 hour, 2 hours, particularly to English, by having conversation, by watching or reading or listening to something. So that's what I do. Hobbies, if I talk about, I am not able to pursue any hobbies as such because of the time constraint only. But if I would have some time, then I would definitely like to continue my knitting hobby. I just developed this hobby in during pandemic. So,
Mhm.
but I'm not able to continue it because of the time constraint again. So if I would have some time, then I'll
Yeah,
continue.
I think it's knitting habit. I think it's too much wants a effort, and it's too time consuming also, because I think we can say that it's work like a very
Hmm.
what we say in Hindi, what we say in English, a ghana work. It's very
Hmm.
deep work. We
Detailed.
can say that.
Hmm. It's a
Yeah,
kind of
deep work.
detailed
Yeah.
work. Hmm.
So if I'm not wrong, you're talking about knitting like that to sweater.
Yes, knitting,
Okay.
sweaters, woolies, anything. But I really like knitting. It is time consuming, but it brings your creativity outside.
Yeah, of
So
course.
that is why I like knitting. And I learned knitting from YouTube only. And there
That's
is
a
a lot
great.
of scope of creativity. It's not just that there is 2 to 3 designs only and you can make all these designs, but there is a lot of scope for creativity. So
Yeah.
that's
So
why I
why did
like.
you not try in that field?
Hmm. I tried. I once tried the business of knitting, but
Mhm.
that was a big failure because of, again, the time constraint,
Yeah.
because I was not able to manage the business, kids, and household. So it was all a kind of bizarre for me, that situation.
Mhm.
Then I thought to drop the business idea and I spent some time with my kids and household to just manage everything smoothly and have that peace of mind. So I took a break for a while, and after that, like in mid of August last year, I started this English journey. So again, I got busy with few things and I'm really enjoying this journey.
Okay. Actually, my mom is also very good at that in this field. I'm not saying is, but if we talk about when they are in that age, so she was
Hmm.
very good in that field.
Mm.
But now she forgets everything. So
It
just
happens with
because of
everybody. Mm.
yeah. So I am always told my mom, why did you not start your business in that field? You are much capable. But now if do anything, no, you have to just stitches for my dad, for my dad. And
Mm-hmm.
even she is good in dresses also. But
Mm-hmm.
now she is not doing anything else.
Mm-hmm.
So we can say
That
that
could
we
be
don't have
because
to.
she took a
Mhm.
break. That is why
Yeah,
she forgot everything. But if you do something continuously, then it's there in your mind. But if you
yeah,
just break it, if you break the chain, you forget everything.
yeah.
Same goes
As
for
you
English.
Yeah, of course. As you mentioned here, you are learning this language last August, if I'm not wrong.
Mhm.
So, what the step you have followed?
Steps, I started with conversational videos from the very first day, right? And through conversational videos only, I got to realize that I'm lacking some confidence and I need to improve on my grammar as well. So there
Mhm.
was a lot of work required at that time. So I started conversational videos on daily basis, and I created a YouTube channel also on the same day I started this journey, right?
Mhm.
So since then, I have been exposing myself to English content, listening to podcast, and I'm not reading much, but more of watching and listening. That I do
Okay.
along with my house chores. So a little every day, I would say, and I try to implement whatever I'm learning on daily basis to my speaking when I make calls for YouTube. So that's what I'm
That's so.
doing.
How is the channel going on?
Yeah, it's going pretty well.
It's a good because if we are doing any work and that work give me things what I expected. So
Right.
we just work to doing a work. It's the enjoyable.
Hmm. I didn't expect that I would get, today only I achieved 6,000 subscribers. So I never
Wow, it's a
expected
great.
this.
So how
Yes.
many subscribers do you have in earlier time?
Like I started with zero only.
Okay.
I started
As you
in mid of
mentioned here,
mm,
I just took a 6,000 subscriber today.
mm-hmm, right. Like a few days back it was 5,000. So that's why
Okay,
I
okay,
told you
okay. So
that 6,000
one
today.
thousand subscriber you have gained only one day, single day. So which video is
And
going to be wider?
I don't know. Not a particular video, but the
Yeah.
maximum views I got on a single video is 25,000. That was
Hmm.
with Dehati madam. You
Okay.
know her? Yashoda
Yeah,
ji.
yeah. Of course.
So I got maximum views on that video. So maybe that is going viral. Maybe.
Hmm. I hope so.
Hmm.
I am also trying to give my best. Let's see.
Hmm. But my focus is always on just, showing up every day
Content.
and have
Yeah.
conversations and give valuable content. I don't care about subscribers much now. There was a milestone that we need to, achieve this milestone of 1,000 subscriber. That's enough because that is
Mhm.
only required for monetizing your channel.
Yeah.
4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. That was already completed a long time ago. So I was fine
Mhm.
with that. Apart from this, whatever you earn from YouTube, that is based on your views.
Yeah.
So no matter how many subscriber you have, but when
Yes.
you have good
Absolutely
number
right.
of subscriber, you definitely feel delighted.
Yeah, you know what? But in that side, I am opposite. To be honest here, I just want a lot of subscriber in my channel, on my channel. So I just thought if I just post a single video, so yes,
Mhm.
I just thought in my mind, no, I have to get a subscriber from that video
Mhm.
because if I am posting anything else, so I just recalling our things. I just thought, no, you have to subscribe it. Even I am not going to subscribe to any channel, but and
Uh-huh.
in this my mind, I'm just started that is
Hmm.
thinking. It's a description of the mind, a different people. Yeah, of course, you are
Right.
absolutely right. If you have done your 1,000 subscriber and 4,000 subscribers, it's enough to just for earning. Yeah, of course,
Hmm.
I was also monetized. I think last 2024, yeah, 24.
Okay. Hmm.
Yeah.
So you've started earning from YouTube?
No, I'm just completing my dollar.
Okay. Okay. About to
Yeah,
complete. Hmm.
yeah. It's
Okay.
not
Good
it's
luck
still a
on that.
hundred. Yeah. Have you?
Yes, I got my first salary last month, I guess, or this month. And let's see. That was around 11,000. And let's see
Okay, that's a good.
what will be
Yeah, I
there for
think the
next.
first payment it like that because
Mm,
first I think we have to complete a $100. So that
right.
in
That's around
that can start it.
8,000.
Yeah, that
Minimum
can
minimum
start.
$100.
Okay, that's a good. We feel like a good now when we
You feel
achieve
good.
something. Yeah. So let's see what. But one day I will receive it. definitely.
Very soon. You already told me that you're about to complete that
Yeah,
threshold, like $100 threshold. So very soon
yeah,
you're going to get.
yeah. Okay, so one question is in my mind. You, as you consider here, first you start conversation to improve your English. So, on that segment, the grammar you need.
Grammar, I didn't start with grammar. I started directly with speaking whatever broken English I had that time. So I started with that. Eventually, or gradually, you can say, I started working upon my grammar. So I have a very thick grammar book with me. Sometimes I turn few pages. I try to do some exercises around the concepts that I'm learning. But I don't, pressurize myself to learn any grammar rules because I find it very boring. And I
Mhm.
learn through movies, through reading or listening. I try to observe the sentence pattern and make more sentences out of it, right? Like, let's suppose you are reading a grammar concept. So instead of cramming, you can simply observe whatever you have learned in that chapter while you're watching any movie or listening to any postcard. Just observe that you're getting that concept there or not. If you're getting, then how they are using it, right? Then you'll understand in real life scenario how can we actually implement those concepts in real life. So that would
Yeah,
be a practical approach. If you'll only sit for grammar all the time, then your mind will, completely tangled. Your mind
yeah,
will be completely tangled and you'll not understand everything.
yeah.
Anything,
Just
I would
because of
say. Mm-mm.
Mhm. Just because of help of grammar, you are able to understand what the people are saying in front of to you. But actual, when you come to speak,
Mhm.
then you get fumble because
Right.
you didn't start practicing. So that's why
Mhm.
I think grammar is important, but practice is more important. Is a heavier part. You have to start it as you started with conversation. So, but
Mhm.
in my side, I started my journey with grammar because, as I told you, I was not interested in that language. So
Mhm.
for me, it's very hard to crack for me to understand from where I have to start because I'm
Right.
not good at speaking. I'm not good at to uh, say anything in front of two people. Then I start to covering a grammar rule. Okay, that sentence I have to translate like way. Then I start
Mhm.
speaking. So that's concept I have followed
Mm.
in my
I
days.
also feel no matter what people say, but when we start our journey, we are, always in that dilemma whether we should start with grammar or directly speaking. People say that you should start with speaking, but that sounds so unreal. That
Yeah,
sounds so, it doesn't sound practical. That how can we start with speaking when we don't even know the ABC of English? So
yeah,
this is something people struggle with. But over time, they themselves realize that yes, speaking is more important than grammar. It's good to, start with some grammar rules like tenses, then
mhm,
articles, prepositions. It's good to understand, right?
yeah,
But don't just stick to that. Try speaking from
yeah,
the
of
very
course.
first day and improve on your grammar. You have, whole life. Just keep on improving because grammar is also very vast. It will take
Yeah.
lifelong to learn
Yeah,
each and
I'm
every
also
concept.
making a lot of mistakes with my sentence. I exactly know that things. No, I am making mistakes.
Mhm.
But first, I just try to just convince my thoughts in front of who was sitting as me, and that I'm able to. Then I can work start on that mistakes part.
Right, definitely. And that's the best approach, I would say. First
Hmm.
become fluent and then work on your grammar. Like
Yeah.
accuracy, you can work on your accuracy.
So, what is your background? I mean to say, which medium you have done your study? Is it English medium? Yeah, English, Hindi.
I've always studied in English medium school. I studied in Kendra Vidyalayas. So it is an English medium school, but when I was in school, there was no English speaking environment. So our
Okay.
teachers, students, everybody used to speak in Hindi only. Even teachers used to translate English into Hindi for us so that we could better understand the chapters. So that was the case. So that is why we were not able to speak fluently or even speak at all. Apart from that, it's like icing on the cake that I was so reserved. I didn't used to speak much in my class. I was so shy, timid. So that's again the case that I was not able to be expressive or articulating and expressing my thoughts. So
Okay.
yes, over time I realized that I need to express myself because I had a lot inside my mind. I had my perspective, but I was not able to express that. So that is why I
Okay,
started
so
working upon this.
have you ever thought, I have to one day I will start my YouTube channel with that subject.
Never, never in my dreams I thought that I will someday I'll start this English related channel. It
Mhm.
started out of nowhere, like suddenly it started.
Okay,
And
so is
I
there
just
any
don't think twice.
okay,
If
so is there any inspiration do you behind you? No, you just you think no now I have to start that. Who just give you that idea?
Yes. So there is a YouTuber, his name is Sanjay Bisht. He's also like one of us.
Okay.
So I stumbled upon his video one day and I watched his video. I approached him. I had conversation with him. And since then, I decided that I'll also create my channel in the same genre. So
That's
yes,
a
I
good.
started.
Okay, so is there any question? Because I am asking a too much question right now. Is there any question do you have you want to ask me?
Nothing as such. I'm not able to recall any such questions right now because this is our first conversation, maybe because
Yeah,
of that. But yes, we can take up more questions later in our conversations.
of course. Okay, so I think
Mhm.
we have done all. So we should wind up this session right now.
Yes, yes, we
So
can.
one
Mhm.
thing I would like to say here that was a very tremendous conversation with you. I really enjoyed with you.
Same here. I also loved it.
Okay, so have a good day.
Mm. Have a good day. Bye.